Yes, my peoples, what's happening? What's going on? Hope everyone's all good and well. Ashctizzy here, and welcome back to another episode of the Football Chit Chat Show, episode 11. And we got a good episode today. Everyone's a gunner, you know what I'm trying to say. We got no ops in the building. But at the same time, man, there's a lot to talk about today, man. But yeah, everyone introduce yourself, man. Mike's, what's going on, broski?
Back again, another week. Bit of a break again in between, but consistency here on out. Hopefully, a bit better than Arsenal, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we're here. Another week, another episode, full Arsenal cast. Yeah, man, we can drown our sorrows together, as they say.
Peaks,
but yeah, another week, another episode.
Come on, broski. Yes, what's going on? Yes.
Yo, man. Yes, civilian on the socials. Everyone saying, man, I got the black kit on. The black, all blacked out for the funeral today. We're not wearing no white. We're not wearing no white. It's a funeral today, bro. So all blacked in today. Yeah, man.
Hey, yo, the mood is gloomy still. And yes, my broski, Trimless Gooner, come on, man. Welcome to the show, man. It's your first appearance, man, but not the last, man. Glad to have you, man. What's going on, broski?
Big up, man. Appreciate you having me on for all. Obviously, people, Trimless Gooner on all the socials. Catch me on the terrace and that. I'll be there. Don't really be doing too much on my channel, but maybe when Arsenal take their finger at their fucking us. But yeah, man. The press Gooner today. So don't even call me Trimless.
It gets like that, and you know what? We're gonna get straight into it, man. Not even gonna play no games, man. FA Cup results, man. Arsenal v Manchester United, and boy, I can't lie, it was dark, man. Boys, I think we're in trouble, you know. I see the jokes before. If we lose today, is our season over? It's only January, but obviously we know we're so far behind Liverpool in the Premier League. The Champions League, it's not really realistic. I mean, we've never won it before, so to say we're gonna go and win it now isn't really realistic. The Carling Cup, we got spun 2-0 by Newcastle. And yeah, the FA Cup, we just 10 man. I'm sure my man got sent off in the 60th minute as well.
Yep. We really played an hour.
Yeah, and you know the worst thing is like we scored within like 2-3 minutes, and I thought, yes, this is the perfect time to score, you know, because if we're gonna go on and beat Man United, we need to score now. And I can't lie, man. Yeah, disappointed and deflated, man. What do you man think today, man?
But who wants to go first?
Boys, take the stand.
You man do your thing, bro, right?
I'm
not in a rush.
Yes.
I can't lie, man. Listen, I was surrounded by bare United fans today. You get it? I was the only gooner where I was watching the game. And I'll be real, it's them ones where you can't even chat back to them, because what we see on the television today, that performance was absolutely dog. Like, I saw a lack of heart. I saw like a bit of disrespect to the cup, as if we're some champions of bare cups and that. Like, this is a cup that we won the most. We should be taking pride in it with our performances. And I'll be real, man, a lot of people today, certain names, I'm not going to name them yet. I think we're going to get into it later. But certain players today, when the world's watching them, when the whole country's watching them, they showed their true colours.
No subscription today, you know, it was free.
Bro, like, it's mad. Like, I felt for the fans that went to the game, man. They wasted 3 hours of their lives on a cold Sunday evening in January, bro. Like, so I'm gonna keep it as that. But all I know is that, listen, today was absolutely disgraceful. I'm embarrassed to be an Arsenal fan today. I'll be so real.
It's dark still, man. Trimless Mike's, chat to me, man.
Boy, ain't gonna lie, my team done alright today. Still old Tamworth and that. You get me?
Big up Tamworth, man.
Hey, yo, I said there's no pagans today. No ops.
Nah, it was boring. It was like, I didn't get excited. I had it playing in the background. I weren't even like, I was watching it, but I weren't too. There weren't nothing stand out about it. There weren't no grit. It's Arsenal United. No matter how bad a form United might be, their manager, blah, blah, you know they're going to turn up to play Arsenal. And when push come to shove, there weren't no shoving. There weren't no pushing. There weren't no oomph about us. So, yeah, not the greatest performance in that. And now you ask the question, is our season done? What are we, like, let's be real. You take that team into the Champions League, good luck to you, boy, because you ain't going to play no dead teams in Champions League. with what's left. You know what I mean? So
100%.
yeah, boy, got to reassess January. And I'm not being funny. We're almost halfway through January.
Yeah.
It's the 12th.
So you know what I'm saying?
You know,
It's not.
you know what's gonna happen, right? We're gonna sign Walker and Rashford on deadline day.
Hey.
Forget that. Do you know what? If they do that, I swear to you, you might as well go sign Giroud.
Bro,
Go
it's gonna happen, bro. I'm telling you, but we know what these men are on January.
Yeah. Like these men are moving. Like they know what they want. They know what they need. But same old. This Arteta. We know.
Did you see what Arteta said today about when they asked him about signing a striker?
Nah, I turn it
No,
off
what
when I
did
see
he
his
say?
face on the TV.
Bro, my man said, "Nah, it was just different players missing chances today. We don't need a
That's what
striker."
I'm trying to say.
I said, bro, because we don't have a striker, these men are
It's
missing
your
the
players.
chances.
It's your players.
Bro, if we had a striker,
Bro.
these chances don't get to missed. How can you turn around and say, it's just different players missing chances? We don't need a striker. Nah, bro. First it was the ball thing, but this is getting crazy.
Yeah, it's getting crazy.
You know what is with Arteta, bro? He's turning into a madman, and like we're seeing it. You know, like we're slowly seeing him going mad, bro, because he's saying some mad things, bro.
Man's gonna start scratching his forehead and that big scratches on his forehead on the sideline and that, bro.
He won't even. Arteta rates his face too much. You already know he's gonna be doing he's gonna be scratching his back and his thighs and them things there, bro. The things you can't see, trust. You know he's on, and then he'll be like, "Yeah, everything's fine. We'll play Martinelli."
Yeah, I can't lie, man. Like, I don't know, man. Where do we even start? Because in the midfield was quite poor.
Quite.
Okay.
Very.
Yeah, I'm being nice. We was ass. But yeah, in the midfield, like it was horrible. I understand that he's bought in Marino and he feels like this is his sign and he's tried a thing and that, but I just can't believe as Arsenal fans, yeah, we almost cried for better than Xhaka. And then 2 years later, we ended up getting a B-Tech Xhaka. Like it just doesn't make no sense. Like, because when we had Xhaka, remember Xhaka left and he had his best ever goal scoring season. It was like, you know what, Xhaka done good. If we can upgrade from that, then we're gonna push on. And I just feel like for us to have got rid of that and then to have brought in Marino, yeah, like for me, boys, what does he do? Like, what does Marino do?
I couldn't tell you, bro. Except for being nice on the ball. When he's on the ball, he's nice. You know what I'm saying? He's probably not gonna get tackled. He's press resistant. That's it. I don't know what else he brings to our
But there's bare man that's press resistant though.
Like, that's what I mean. It don't excite, man. Isn't it?
Like, bro,
like
I'll be real. Like, I've been screaming this for time. At first, when I saw Marino, some highlights and stuff, I was like, okay, he's a tidy player. But one thing about Arsenal, yeah, when back in the day, we used to have midfielders that would drive into space. They're dribbling with the ball in front of them, taking 10 touches before they even, like, not some heavy touches and breathing heavy. They're taking silky touches, driving into space, bro. But we see Marino, who might get out of situations, he might get out of a 3v1, 2v1, but guess what? That's it. That's his energy gone. And now he's fighting a next man for a duel on the floor. And that's what Arteta loves. Let's be real. This Arteta...
You see that tight this brother's top is as well, bro. Man wearing the kit, I'm like, this guy looking chunky, bro. Like, what's he doing?
Bro, Arteta sees himself in Marino. I promise you that.
Yeah, no, you know what? I agree with you on that. Yes, I agree with you on that still.
Yeah,
I feel like I definitely see that
with
Arteta. Arteta sees this Moreno brother as, ooh, you remind me a bit of me, you know? Like, ooh, yeah. Yo, brother, this ain't Everton.
And when you're Spanish
in the thing and that. Like, yeah, you come Arsenal, you done your dilly-dally, but what? Let's be real, Arteta's
one more thing to add as well, yeah? Like, there's a reason why Isaac, Odegaard, they left Real Sociedad and went to bigger clubs, isn't it? There's a reason why Marino stayed, sorry. There's a reason, bro. Like, people are saying, yeah, they all played in the same club. Like, they're talented. Yeah, Isaac's talented. Look what he's doing. Odegaard's talented as well. Like, he's gone to Arsenal.
Saw Marino in the Premier League. Are we forgetting this?
He was at Newcastle, wasn't it? Yeah, for like what?
That was his little Santiago Munez. You know what I mean? Goal 1, goal 2, little cameo, them things there. But I'm saying, like, bro, there's a reason why no big clubs bought you, and Arsenal were like, you know what? We saw him score a header in the Euros, Spanish, done a little celebration around the corner flag. You know what I mean? And then Arteta fell in love with that story and brought it to the Emirates for nothing.
100%, I agree, man.
Who would you have preferred, bro? Like in that 8, that left 8.
At the time, yeah, who was available?
Zubimendi was kind of available.
I think he's not really at 8.
Even
The thing is,
Reinders,
I
almost.
like Reinders.
He's not really at 8, but at the time, because I reckon that we might even go in for him now. I reckon
Omo.
Douglas Luiz.
Oh, Douglas Luiz.
What position does that Koopman or whatever his name is? He was at
Cooper
AC.
Menes.
Yeah,
He's a hybrid centre mid. He can play anywhere. Hybrid thing.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it straight. I need a PMP midfielder in the middle, man.
Bro,
I'll keep it straight.
Mom's like, imagine we get someone like imagine we had like a Musiala, bro.
Bro, imagine. I just want someone that can run.
Hey, Mandem, just imagine, because you already know what team we support. So just imagine.
Of course, I'm imagining. We're still trying to sign Draxler, bro. You get it? You get what I'm trying to say, bro? We're still interested in Draxler and Higuaín. Like, bro. It's so upsetting. It's so upsetting.
We was linked to Draxler for
time for years, bro. Even convinced me.
How much money now are these men gonna be willing to spend to buy that player? That's what you got.
Well, apparently we ain't got no issues with FFP, and the board are saying they're willing to spend 200 plus. So it's the 12th now.
How many times have the board? Yeah, I'm willing to spend this. I'm willing to spend that.
I'd say if this was 2020, but we can't argue in the last 2-3 years they ain't spent. So they've been spending in it. So let's see.
They've been spending.
Yeah, 2-3 years they've been spending. Maybe not on the right players, but they've been spending in it. It was better than not spending.
Yeah. In the summer we messed up. We messed up. Them 3 players that we signed, Sterling, Calafiori, and Marino, is our worst ever window under our team. You know? That's the worst, bro. Facts. We don't need none of them players, bro. We don't need not one of them.
No, second worst. The worst window is when we signed Czech only.
Yeah, but at least Czech came in and was a number 1 for a minute. Like, he had value to the team. Obviously, he was a bit of a rent boy as well, but he had a little bit of value. Bro, Marino is not making us better. Calafiori, broski, you've bro, Arteta's looked at Calafiori and thought, you know what, I got to play Miles here. You know? He didn't even think Miles was as good as Miles was, bro. Calafiori was so bad, that he had to go and say, Miles, you got to step up. And now Miles has taken man's place, bro.
And Miles ain't even a left back. Miles is a centre mid.
Mid.
He's the 8.
He actually looks like a promising 8. We're playing
He's gonna. I reckon this is just a quick filling job. You're getting there. Do what you
I don't know. I don't know.
He's
good at left back. You know.
He's good.
There, bro.
He's
because,
good,
bro. You know what you don't want to do. You don't want to
act
act like Ainsley Maitland-Niles and try to come out of his prime and think he's a centre mid, and then all of a sudden you get sold and you can't get into the team.
That's the problem when you keep doing the versatile thing. You sign players who can play multiple positions, or you start teaching positions over players. It starts to happen, bro. That's why I think it's so important for us to sign a striker that solely displays striker. I don't want a striker who can play on the wing. I don't want that. I just want a number 9, dead ass 9. Like all I do is 9. I don't come on that pitch unless I'm playing up top.
Who do you man want? If you can sign a 9,
Isak's the dream
right now.
Isak's the dream, innit? What's not gonna happen, innit? Isak's the dream.
You see, the closest thing to Henry would ever get. Yeah, like that's what annoys me, though, because it's like, bro, what Newcastle can just tell us, like, what we got. Bro, Isaac would love to come to Arsenal.
It's not about the players preferring the club. It's about how we move, bro. We chose Havertz over Isak, for example, and we chose to pay more. Did you get? We chose to pay more.
It's sad.
It's not about the player.
I don't think there's no one out there right now that you're gonna go be like, yeah, bro, let's slap that. He's gonna change your whole.
Gyökeres is decent. Don't get it twisted. Obviously, we're gonna judge him against us, and he was up against Saliba and Gabriel on form, and it's like they had a point to prove, like, yeah, you're good, but we're gonna show you levels, and I sort of like, so I feel like it's hard to judge him against us. He kind of got bullied, but he's a good striker though.
He had moments.
He had his moments. When Kivio came on the pitch, he had his moments.
I feel like he's gonna end up at United in the summer.
Same.
Because my man said, didn't he, to Sporting, yo, I won't come back and raid you in January. I'll let you have your little piece in that, but no, summer, I'm coming.
Yeah, he's
in the summer, I'm definitely going to go all out for Gyökeres, 100%.
You know who I think that we're going to sign, and I honestly don't want this guy, you know, like Rashford. Generally. Nah, even worse for me personally. I think we're going to sign Vlahovic, you know.
I don't
want that guy,
bro. Big man thing. When I say Giroud is literally better than Vlahovic, not the Giroud now, not the Giroud now, but Giroud
No,
was a better player than
100%,
Vlahovic
bro.
for
I
me.
reckon
Yeah.
Giroud was a better striker than Vlahovic. I feel like this
Exactly.
guy is gonna look like a bit of a. It's gonna be like a Calafiori effect in the Premier League for him, bro. He's not gonna George
What did
Samaras
they-
vibes.
What did they say? 55 mil as well. If we spend 55 mil on this brother, oh my god! For
But,
what you can
bro,
actually
Arsenal's the type of team that will look at Vlahovic and think,
be like, yo, you
55
can do
mil.
something. Yeah.
Slap him the
We can
add-ons.
revive him.
It's dumb.
But instead,
Yeah,
we're
man.
letting players like Marmoush go to City and that, and it's just like, what are we
But
doing?
I've been
man?
saying this. Ash, you
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
agree with me in the chat.
Because Ash thinks he's one of those players who's a bit too free roaming, isn't it? He
I
knows
know, and I hear it.
Arteta's
See,
system. He wants
I
to press the
understand.
tones.
Like, I understand the way
Facts.
Ash thinks about certain players. I get it. But my point is, yeah, it's like all of those players that we're naming, they're better than what we have. That's the point that I'm trying to make. Like Kudus is better than Nelly, Trossard, Havertz, Jesus.
Nah, okay. I'm glad that you brought up the Kudus thing in it, because with the whole Kudus thing, yeah, is that my issue was this: is that Kudus is a good player and Kudus is a luxury player. The differences of being a luxury player at West Ham and being just an average player at Arsenal is almost like a Declan Rice. Declan Rice, he could almost do what he wanted at West Ham, which made him look, I don't want to say made him look better, but he had that luxury, thing. He
was
could
the
do what he
man.
wanted. At Arsenal, it's like, bro, you got to follow these instructions. And if you don't follow these instructions, you're not playing, bro. We've seen Declan Rice on the bench a couple times, and a couple times the manager said it's due to fitness, whatever. You have to say that to protect your players. But the truth of the matter is that when you come to these top clubs like Arsenal, City, Chelsea, and that, you don't just get that freelance thingy. And Kudus is gonna have to now follow bare instructions, bro. And them instructions are gonna be like tracking back, passing the ball into the striker. At West Ham, he's told, bro, when you get the ball, do what you want. There's no way Arteta is gonna give Kudus them same instructions.
Yeah.
And the problem I've got with Kudus is that I don't think
right.
that he's wise enough, to break his game down to follow instructions and him to still be as effective. He's a very effective player, yes. But he's not gonna have the same license at Arsenal as he will at West Ham, and that's why I just don't think someone like
I
Kudus is the
understand that.
answer.
But my thing is like, do you think that's a manager's problem now? Do you think that's hindering us now? Where it's too much instruction to the point we look so predictable before the whistle is even blown. Like even today, like I said, I was sat with my United fans, yeah, and they're confused. Like when Tierney came on, they were shook. Like when deep it. When Tierney came on, United fans that I was with, they were shook because this is a player where he's not going to do the inverted thing. He's going to go and do the outside runs, overlaps. He's going to whip the ball in first-time crosses. That threatens the box. That threatens other teams. And they're thinking, right, okay, they're not going to be doing a little tick-a-tack thing. So I want a bit of unpredictability in the club, because when you take it back 20 years ago, that's what we were. We were playing nice tick-a-tack football. But what separated us from other teams in the league is that we were unpredictable and we made things happen out of nothing. Whereas now we're making nothing happen out of nothing. You get it? Like we're just too predictable. We're robotic and we're too systematic. Certain players just need to be given that throne. Like you're the guy in this part of the field. You're the guy. You lead this part. You lead the final third. You lead this side. You're the man. That's what I feel like we're missing.
2020, 2021, he did that. You know that the first title race. He allowed that freedom.
Yeah, 2022, 2023, innit?
Yeah, he allowed that freedom. And then, sorry, I got the year wrong. He allowed that freedom. And then next season he went, okay, we need to be a bit more stable and conserve some energy. He got it right. And then this season it's like, bro, we're going to be the defensive maestros and score from set pieces and walk it into the box. And it's just like, it's not working. So as soon as he's tried to change it, have you noticed, like in December, he tried to be a bit more intense than he was last season. Last season, we didn't start playing proper intense till late January, early Feb. This season, because of the poor results already, you have to start playing more expansive in December and start pressing. And you saw the difference in intensities from like the September, innit? So for me, it's just like, cool, make those little changes, but don't drag the whole thing to the over spectrum. And that's what he's done with the defensive side. You can see his summer transfers, he's building on that defensive block. And to be fair, a lot of us Arsenal fans, we were cussing him for like signing so many defenders. But with the amount of injuries we've had, bro, it's a good job he did, because we would have been shagged differently.
But why they're getting injured is the problem. Why?
That's true.
I thought Tomiyasu was coming back 7 months ago.
Tomiyasu don't exist, bro. He doesn't
I
exist.
saw him today, bro, with his hood
No, you
up.
didn't, bro. You didn't, bro. That wasn't him. He don't exist. Bro.
Yeah, I must have been tripping.
I'm telling you, but that was Endo, bro. That was Endo you saw, G.
Hey.
I was about to say something, but let me not even.
I know what you're gonna say. Well, we'll keep that hush. We'll keep it hush.
But yeah, flipping. No, it's true, yes, and Chimness. You know what it is, yeah? It's like some players, they are luxury players, and you have to understand that they need to be given that license to kind of do what they want. And it's almost like it's a bit like Jack Grealish. Now, whether you think that he's good or whether you think that he's not, that's your own opinion. But what you can't deny is a Grealish at Aston Villa is magical, and a Grealish at Manchester City, he looks finished. And it's almost because, again, when you come into these big teams now, they are telling you, if you do not play like X, Y, and Z, you're not playing next week. I don't care if you can do stepovers because our right back can do stepovers. I don't care if you can ping the ball because Edison can ping the ball. So all of these things that make you stand out in your other clubs, you come to these big clubs now and they almost strip you down and you have to follow instructions. And that's the only issue I've got with a Kudos. I don't think that he's a big enough, I don't want to say a big enough name, but I don't feel like he's done enough to be able to come to Arsenal and to say, when I'm playing on that left, I'm doing what I want. Because I feel like that's going to last for 6 months and it's going to be a Pepe story kind of thing where it's like, yeah, this guy doesn't listen. This guy.
I just want proven players, man. I want players where they're not a stranger in the Prem. Like you see United, the reason they were successful all them years ago is because
Gordon's built for it. Yes, I'm telling you, Gordon's built for it. Gordon's war.
Yeah, 100%. But I think he's gonna be embedded into that Newcastle.
You're already, cuz I like him.
And the thing is, it would be a cheap signing as well.
The thing is, you see Gordon, the way he plays, even after but the tenacity, bro. Like you see the little things when they came to the Emirates, the ball went out for a throw-in. This guy's fighting for a throw-in,
bro.
That's the mentality.
He plays like you robbed him when he was younger, bro.
Bro, but do you see the profiles though? The only profile we have is Saka, bro. No one looks at the other profiles of our players and goes, "Oh my days, it's my man." How are we looking at Newcastle and thinking, "Oh, Gordon, Isak"? You know what I'm saying? Look at profiles, bro. Even in that midfield, Joelinton
they didn't even play Gomares against us. They
even need Gomares, bro. They slapped us with Willock and Joelinton, bro. Joelinton's not even a midfielder, bro. Man's a converted striker, G. Man changed religion.
Willock starts for us in the 8 right now, you know.
Facts.
Bro, so the Smith roll, so that is peak.
Willock starts for us in the 8 right now, bro. Like, he's better than Marino.
100%.
Moms.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man.
Even the Luton version of Lukonga starts.
Sammy was cooking in Luton. I can't lie.
I can't lie. I what I want to ask you though, boys, man. Obviously, like I said, we got all Arsenal cast here, man. And everyone that's watching this video when this comes out, man, like, comment, all of that, man. Follow the Mandem. All the Mandem's links will be in the description. But I want to ask you, man, an honest question, yeah. And obviously, I know the Mandem. I don't want to say they're in their feelings, but the game's fresh. But honestly, lads, Arsenal's season over?
Yes.
Okay. Now, no. I'm glad that you said that because obviously the black and white answer is just yes. But what happens if come May we win the league?
Then obviously that's
I'll go back to church, bro.
Hindsight, isn't it?
I'll have a 6-pack and my name will be called Jerome.
Okay, so
man said Jerome.
Man said Jerome. Hey, so I'm saying that to say this, yeah. So what are you, man, saying this, yeah? That obviously FA Cup done. Carling Cup, are you saying are we going to James's Park and turning the game around?
Bro, we haven't got a shot on target there in 2 years. Don't even think about the game.
Bro,
Don't even think about the game.
Champions League, any chance in the Champions League?
It's about luck of the draw.
But there ain't about luck of the draw.
It's not about luck of the draw, bro.
Look at the FA Cup and Carling Cup. We're getting spun by teams in the UK, and you're gonna go play Europe and then play against these big.
Hey, give me Slavia Prague in the semis.
No, bro. We'll get
against them.
We'll get FC Porto or something and get knocked out, bro.
Hey, no, Porto. They're European.
Dead, bro.
They want it. We need to respect their name.
Sporting then. Sporting will knock us out, bro. Like what we did here. I know we beat them 5-1, but when it comes to that, the pressure, when the pressure's on, Arteta goes.
Okay, so let's be realistic then. Yeah. So obviously the FA Cup done. Carling Cup, realistically, we're not going to go St. James's Park and get a result. Done.
Yeah.
Champions League, realistically, we've never seen our club ever lift this trophy. So let's just say done.
Yeah.
without being emotional though, is the Premier League really done?
No, it's not done.
like without being emotional, like, is it really done?
The Premier League is not done, but we need a miracle from Liverpool and make them have the bad patch that we're having.
Yes, what's a miracle, yeah?
Sounds like it's done to me.
Okay, so hear this, yeah? So I wanted to say this, yeah? So they're, 9 points ahead of us?
Yep.
No, they're not 9.
Yeah.
They're
9. They still got that game in hand. This class is 9, guys.
Nah, that game in hand, if we beat them at Anfield...
So they're either 6 or 7
If
points with a
we
game in
beat
hand.
them at Anfield. When's the last time we beat them at Anfield, bro? When's the last time we beat them at Anfield?
Hey, so they're 6 or 7 points, yeah, with a game in hand, yeah?
6 right now with a game in hand.
Yeah.
So they just got to mess up 3 games, technically, between now and the end of the season for us to catch them, right? It's just about 3 games, roughly.
Yeah.
Bro, check Liverpool's last Premier League 3 games. Check the results, bro. They've slipped, bro.
Slipped, yeah.
It's just that we've slipped.
Exactly, that's the thing. They will slip up again, but we're going to slip up again. Do you understand? Especially with these injuries right now.
Bro, but we got nothing to fight for now. Like, if Arteta's serious, he just says, you know what, Champions League, let's be realistic. Safe.
Just go Prem.
Yeah, forget that.
Bro, all your shit in one basket, mate, and you press the accelerator and go for it. But depends what he does in January. Because you ain't putting your foot down and going with it.
Guys,
fucking
we're getting Rashford and Walker, guys. Let's move on.
Wait, if I was Walker, I'm chasing the back end of Saudi.
I can't lie. I'll take a pissed off Rashford for 6 months.
Yeah, I'll take a pissed off Rashford.
I'll take a pissed off Rashford.
I'll take a pissed off Rashford on that left.
Bro, if he wants to go tape, I'll take him tape.
I'll take a.
The thing is, Rashford, even if Rashford comes in, like, I can't lie, I'm seeing him over Martinelli and Trossard. Well, a starting Trossard anyway. A starting Trossard. But even the super sub Trossard's kind of died out. This
that died out time ago, man.
Listen,
we need Trossard.
Bring in Rashford. Yeah, bring in Rashford. Give him like 10 bags to get like 1 million school meals. Bruv, in the bag. Winning us the league.
Man said school meals rashy, you know.
I'm telling you, bruv.
No, but all jokes aside, I said it like this. I've never had like a in or out opinion on managers. Yeah, because I'm very.
Whoa, is this Yas? Yo, hey, yo, get the thermometer out. Yeah, hey, I think Yas is sick, cuz. Yas is feeling ill right now.
I've never had it in and out for managers, but yes,
I swear, never. I've never had opinion on managers like, yeah, this guy should go. I just don't care about him. I care about what's on the pitch. But with the evidence that's been shown over the transfer windows, the urgency within the transfer windows, you need to be more urgent now than more than ever. We've had Jesus stretchered off. You know what I'm trying to say? And we bring on a fat Sterling, bro. You get it? Like, do you know how mad that is?
At least he was running today. I thought he did all right today, you know.
I thought he did all right today. I didn't think he done too sore.
Yeah, but guys,
he beat his man a few times.
Put it in perspective. He done it all right. He
beat his man. Look confused. Sterling done what Sterling done, innit?
Sterling done what he could do, innit? Yeah. But listen, if we don't make any moves in January, regardless, if we don't make any, Arteta has to go because that shows his ambition.
But it's not really Arteta's though. It's not really. He's not the final decision. Remember, he's a head coach. He's not manager. He doesn't have the final say.
Bro, like my thing is this: why can't you just vocally just say it? Like, what are you gonna get fined or something?
No, he would.
Why can't you just vocally?
Yeah, but he's a yes man though, and he signs yes man, so he's not gonna do that.
He's a yes man. That's the worst thing you can have in anything great.
But that's why the Concave signed him, bro. The Concave looked at it and said, yo, we can literally sign a cone man, a yes man here. We can do anything we want. If he gets Champions League football, we'll chill with that. I'm telling you right now, bro, this board would stick like this for 10 years as long as we get Champions League football. I guarantee you.
Yeah, of course.
The whole summer transfer was all Arteta, man.
No, but look. Go on.
Sorry, I was going to ask, like, why do you think it was down to Arteta? I think he has a say on like who he'd prefer, but like, I don't think he can. I don't think he can go out and sign who he wants.
I think Arteta wanted a Calafiori. I think he wanted that Merino. And also, let's be real. It's not a coincidence that Arteta signed a guy on loan, which he worked with 5 years ago, and it worked. That's not a coincidence. That's him. He's like, let me bring back Sterling, man. He's not feeling good over there in West London. Let's be real. And then he tells Reece Nelson to go to Fulham, and Reece Nelson's having an okay season for his standards. And then we have Sterling putting on weight on the bench. Like, bro, that whole summer is Arteta's fault. Let's be frank, bro. Like, let's be completely real. the whole summer is Arteta's fault. He saw a team that finished 1 point. We finished 1 point, right? Last season behind City.
2 points, 2
One or
points.
two. One or
2
two,
points. So
yeah,
essentially
2.
1 win less in the Prem.
Mm.
You're telling me that screen for a left back and a centre mid.
Do you reckon that's why Edu cut?
Edu cut for a bigger paycheck. He's doing 3 teams now. 3 teams, triple his
He went to
salary.
join the Forest project,
He
innit?
joined their whole.
That's a career thing. I'll be real.
I can't lie though. He might know something because look at Forest
That's
now.
what I'm
He might-
saying. Did
That's what
Edu
What
I'm
I'm gonna
saying,
say
bro.
is, yeah, like
Because look,
Edu
deep-
definitely knew something, bro.
Deep what you're
Edu
saying,
knew.
yes. Deep what you're saying, yes. Yeah, all this. Arteta heavily involved. This one, and this. Did Edu take a step back and say, "Yo, big man, this is my job, bro, and you want to take it? Yes, cool. You take it. I can see what's gonna happen, and I'm
They're
cutting."
best friends. Their Snapchat streak score is at 500. They're best friends. I'm telling you, I don't like when certain, like you see in a job, you can't have your manager and the CEO two buddy, bruv. You guys got different responsibilities. Why you guys having dinner together? Why you guys at each other's houses, bruv? You man do your job and you
They're
do
building
your job.
the family, that
Nah,
whole shit.
forget
Come
about
out with
family.
it.
This is business.
Nah,
Yeah,
I hear you.
this is
But I can't
business, bro.
put it down to Arteta though, just because he's a head
I won't
coach.
be fully, but I'm talking about
manager.
the summer. Purely just that one summer, we saw a vision where, you know what, we finished 2 points behind City, an unreal City team that won the treble the season before, and we should be pushing on like, you know what, sign a striker, get Pep.
No, I hear you, but we
we
did
didn't
need a
do
left
that.
back and a centre mid at the same time, bro. So it's
We
like
have 5 left backs.
you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. I know, but 3 of those left backs are centre mids or right backs. You know what I'm saying? We actually
And
didn't.
5 of them are injured.
To be fair, Calafleur is not even. To be fair, Calafleur is not even a left back. He's actually a centre back. He was playing centre back for Bologna. He started his career as a left winger.
I was gonna say
He started
centre
playing
back.
centre back. Yeah. So he's not even a. I don't know. I thought when he signed Calafleur, I thought maybe he was thinking about going 3 at the back.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I thought.
I thought that as well, you know.
Yeah. So, but he's never done it. I don't think Arteta has ever done the 3 at the back thing, has he?
Yeah,
Not starting in it. Not in a starting match. I know he's done it like when he's had to try and change things or.
He done it in
Never.
COVID, that COVID season where we had no choice. We had no choice but to do 3 at the back. But yeah, man.
Arteta's cooked, man. I can't lie to you, man. Like,
bro,
like you're saying, like Calafiori and that, yeah, bro. Like, let's not beat around the bush. Like, these guys are just not good enough to play for Arsenal. Man. Like, obviously we can do the whole he's young, he needs time and that. But for me, it doesn't take a genius to work out. Just when someone doesn't have the cut, like unless he goes away on loan or something like that, I just don't see players like
Timber's young.
Calafiori.
Timber's young and look at the difference. And I'm saying Timber's young and look at the difference.
Bro, and Timber come back from a whole ACL injury with no excuses. And this is why I'm not trying to hear all of this. He needs time because it's just like, bro, if you just don't get it, you don't get it, and that's fine. But we just have to be.
You know when them say, they need time to adapt. Bro, ball is ball, man. You know when someone's gonna play ball and when someone's not gonna work out.
That's it, bro. And you see the man, yeah. You see the man that you can tell are gonna be hard. When they have time, they're gonna be great. And cool, I get it for them, man. But you see the guys that you just know from the off, like Mudryk. When I saw Mudryk to start off with, I just knew, bro, them stepovers and Instagram videos you was putting up is not gonna work in the Premier League, bro. On a Wednesday night away 7 p.m, bro. Them little Cruyff turns and them long shots that you're scoring in the Ukrainian league is not gonna run.
He was even bagging up like that. You know, he only scored 8 goals out there, like in his whole career in Ukraine.
I know, but bro, he was putting up his own highlight reels, bro, and his own. He done his own promotion. He was even flipping like in the and all of that kind of stuff. He was working to come to England, bro. Obviously, I don't want to get into it, but we know that there was politics going over. So he just want to easily go on a flight quick.
Yeah, I hear.
He come over, and for me, I looked at him and I said, you know what? I don't think he's gonna make it. You know, Chelsea fans thought I was hating, and he hasn't made it. And I just think that someone like Marino, he's gonna be okay, and he might even improve, but he's not gonna bring us to that next level. We really need a number 8, that is like a game-changing 8, bro.
Musiala,
we need a game-changing 8, man, and that builds me on to the next question. What I want to ask the Mandim is January transfer market, man. Let's be realistic, man, and not only be realistic but be optimistic as well. And I say that to say this: yeah, there are some players that are not realistic, but are they really? Like, if we've got the P's, are they really? I don't want to hear about this gimmick that we don't have no money, we're this and that. Arsenal do have P's. I saw something the other day. It was like, even if Arsenal spent like 180 million, we would still, even if we made a loss, of 180 million, we would still comply with the FFP rules. So yeah, man, who should we sign, man? Who do you lot want?
Oh, but I'll be real. I said who I wanted, innit?
It's gotta be Isak, man.
Like I've always wanted a Saka replacement in the sense of like someone that can come into the games and let Saka rest a bit because he hasn't rested for 5 years. Yeah,
So
and
who's your
now
Saka replacement?
like in terms of someone that can just come in and play some
Because
games.
you know who mine is, and people will say it's not realistic, but it is.
Or
I'll go
Rafinha.
in. I'll go in. No,
No,
that
he's a
might be
starter.
unrealistic because that's
He's a
Barcelona.
starter
But
anyways.
Is he a
what,
starter
Rafinha?
though?
What?
Rafinha?
Rafinha? Yeah, he's a
You start
starter.
He
Rafinha
can
over
play
Saka.
left or right.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Would you play Rafinha over Saka though?
No, I can play him on the left.
I wouldn't. I'd even put Rafinha
I
up
don't.
top just to fit him.
I don't
in.
know if Rafinha's effective on the left like that.
Bro, I saw
It's like trying to play Pedro. It's like trying to play Pedro Neto on the left. It don't work.
I saw what he done to Bayern Munich on the left and something that we struggled with.
Or in a 10.
I hear you.
Yeah, but yes. Do you know who
Yeah.
I would get though? And
Tell me.
like I said, for me, it's not unrealistic. I would go and sign that Brian Imbreno from Brentford. I'm gonna slap them peas. That's my little
Brentford are
Saka.
asking for bread, you know.
Yeah,
I know, but you gotta tell them, listen, bro, you little. I know you lot are on a high horse and that, but bro, do you know who you're chatting to? This is big Arsenal, Brian. Come over here, and I just feel like they're the type of gems that we need to be robbing, though, bro.
No,
I feel like
but-
we're too easy to say we like it's not realistic because these clubs are scaring us with a fee that they're not gonna get, bro. Like it's too easy for a guy to be on form now and for a club like Brentford to turn around and be like 70 mil for Brian and Bueno, but realistically, you know what I'm trying to say? You can get him for a little 30.
Yeah,
like,
no,
I don't want to
Burma's
say 30
good.
or 40.
Burma's good. It's just about will he accept being second fiddle?
At
When
a club
he's-
like Arsenal, 100%, bro.
Yeah, I think he would at Arsenal.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, we write off our team sometimes and we get pissed off, but you don't understand the pull that a club like Arsenal has to these players playing at players like teams like Brentford and that, bro. It's a massive thing to come to Arsenal, bro. Massive.
Yeah, no, it's and Thomas Frank, he has a good he actually rates us a lot.
Bro, look at Raya.
Rates us a lot.
When Raya come over, bro, he's talking about this is the best day of his life, bro. He come from Brentford.
Yeah, fact, it's true.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, so yeah, we're in the same league and that, but these guys grew up watching teams like Arsenal. They know about the history, the Bergkamps, the Henrys, the Siemens, and all of that. So I just feel like it's not unrealistic for us to go and sign someone like Brian Mbeumo.
Let me ask you a question. You were saying about 180 million. What was that again?
It was along the lines of even if we spent 180 or made a loss of 180, we would still comply with the FFP in the next 2 or 3 years.
Because I saw a report about a winger that I really, really like, and he'll start at Arsenal tomorrow. And I'm seeing PSG are trying to sign Kvaratskhelia for 70 M's from
Liverpool as well.
No, they're in advanced talks, bro. They're in advanced talks.
That's what I'm trying to say.
PSG in advanced talks.
Yeah, and I'm like, I've been screaming for this guy to come to Arsenal.
I
don't know why we're ignoring a player of that quality, a person that I think Napoli are top of the league right now.
Because he's a player who expresses himself, bro. Arteta would never sign him.
He's top of the league right now, and he's already won Napoli a league 2 seasons ago for the first time since Diego Maradona. But that's my point. Like, boys, what do we think about Arteta though? Because this is all in sync. This transfer talk and stuff. The fact that we can't even say
it's not
certain
just
names.
Arteta though, bro. Yes, because this is what I'm trying to say. Like, you have to realize, yeah, that of course Arteta is doing it, but most of these top clubs, bro, yeah, are doing it. And I'm saying, yes, you can come in as a luxury player, but you've got to be that type of character and have that kind of reputation to be able to come in and to say, you know what, I'm doing what I want. Because other than that, if you just come in here with your, I don't want to say basic tricks, but your stuff that a lot of players can do, bro, you just. Arteta's not signing a guy like that because he's gonna strip him down, bro, to the bare basics.
I don't think Kvaratskhelia is a luxury player though. I think he's very unselfish. He plays for the team. This guy's a Georgian guy. This guy's not gonna play in no international tournaments and take them far.
But bro,
like that.
He does do his own thing bare times though, bro.
I mean, they made the Euros, bro. They made the Euros.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He made the Euros. Sorry, they made the Euros, but they're not gonna win nothing like that with his country. But like I said, like he's shown enough quality to be like, you know what, I can sacrifice my ego for my country, where players are not even on my level, and bring them together as a team to take them to the next step. Where, like you said, the Euros. And I feel like you see how Bell was a million times better than every player in the Welsh team. But guess what? He put his ego down, and he played for his team. And if Arteta wants a guy that can play for his team and bring the team, yeah, I feel like Kvaratskhelia is a good enough signing. Well, I'm saying good enough, bruv. He's more than good enough to be playing on that left hand side for Arsenal and I feel like he's got his head screwed on to follow certain instructions as well as apply certain things from his own game to affect games. So I feel like he is someone that we should be looking at. Obviously, Mike said they're in advanced talks. Maybe that's gone out the window now.
Yeah,
but
they are still. I just see it.
the fact that
Advanced
we're not
talks with
even
PSG.
the fact that we didn't even look, we have no intention of buying these type of players is what scares me. Because what are we here for now? We just got a big stadium, big brand, big fan base for what? To rely
For
on
zero
Salah?
world class players, bro. We don't sign world class players anyway, so that's a one. So don't even think about that. Two, I'm hearing Napoli want Chiesa, so Liverpool more time gonna go for KK because that makes sense on that left hand side. Even though I feel like Gakpo is fine to be honest, but bro, it's not gonna happen, bro. Arteta likes players who are system based, and at Napoli, KK has too much freedom. He's basically allowed to do anything he wants on that left side. So Arteta won't even won't even
That's
look
what I'm
twice,
trying to
bro.
say.
Won't even
And
look twice.
that's the annoying thing because it feels like Arteta's only going for these players that look like they work good in the system that they're playing in. He's not signing players that look like they're standing out and kind of like doing their own thing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And like I said, even when I did think he's gonna do that with a Declan Rice, you've seen him kind of strip Declan Rice a little bit. And I'm not saying Declan Rice hasn't been great and you haven't seen what Declan Rice can do, but this isn't the best version of Declan Rice. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like he looks all right. Some games he looks great. Other games he looks tired. Next game he's on the bench. Next game he's in the 6. Then he's in the 8. It's like, bro, even he probably must be thinking like, what is going on here?
Bro, for
I'm
me,
not
he's
gonna
the
lie.
number
Do
6.
you know who I'd go sign to play number 8 for a bit? Because I don't think he's getting minutes where he is. I think he's only played like twice since he signed for them, bro. Douglas Luiz, bro.
That's what I said. But the
From
joke of it
Juve.
is, the joke of it is,
I
Juventus
don't rate
have now said that he's. I don't really rate him. And when he was at Aston Villa, I didn't want him. And I remember Arsenal was kind of doing the same thing that they do. Are we gonna bid for him? Are we not? We don't know. Blah blah blah. He's gone Juventus. And now I just have a funny feeling in January, the same signing that we could have probably done time ago is the same guy we're probably gonna go on loan just because
Yeah,
he's
that's
not
what I
getting
reckon
no
we're
damn
gonna
game
loan,
time,
yeah.
bro. And it's
Yeah.
like, bro, obviously Douglas Luiz is decent, but come on, man.
I'm-
Me personally, do you know who I think that we missed out on? Honestly, I think we missed out on this number 8, you know, and I think he was prem ready, and I think that he does good now. He was doing good at his old team, and I think that he would have done even better at our team. Is Onana, you know? I think
Yeah. No,
Onana, you man rate Onana?
you don't rate Onana,
Solid.
Bro, this guy gives the ball away like a woman at the shop trying to still speak to the kids. You don't pass in the ball and expect to play football, bro. Like,
Do you know what is it, Onana though, bro?
he's got the
It's not
AFCON
that
touch.
he's great, yeah. It's not that he's a great player, but
He's
he's
worked hard,
horrible
innit?
to play against though. Because every time someone like for us, when we play against Onana, bro, he kind of terrorizes our centre mids. Like it's like Joe Linton. It's like they're not the best players, but when you play against them, I always feel like our centre mids get
Yeah, the
battered
pro
up
parts,
by them.
yeah.
It's a
type
bit of
centre
force. It's a
midfielders.
bit of strength.
Innit? It's scary,
Yeah,
innit? You don't.
literally, bro.
Other players look at Joelinton and be like, "Oh, long day." Do you get? No one looks at our midfield. No one looks at our midfield and goes, "Oh, long day." You know what
Bro,
I'm
the
saying? Like,
game's won in the tunnel. It's been like that in
Yeah,
Highbury,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Small
yeah.
tunnels. Teams
But
did
bro,
not want
we
to
was
play
winning
games.
games in the tunnel last season, and this is what I go back to as well. And everyone thought I was mad and I was crazy, but I said this year: take Benny Blanco out of our back four, and it's not gonna look the same again. You know, like
My favorite player.
like we like I can't even explain it. It's like you know when you got like that mad white crazy guy in your team, and it's like he's a bit.
He's from the 6.
You know in the
Countryside.
movies when you got like that
Basically,
Tommy
what's
Egan
his
kind of guy.
Anderson for Crystal Palace, isn't it?
Bro, it's like in Power when you got Tommy Egan and you know he's the madman. It's like Tommy Egan's gone from the back line and Gabriel Saliba and whoever goes beside them just look a little bit more shaky. I just feel like when Ben White's there, we just look a bit more intimidating. Gabriel and Saliba have got a little bit more chest. I can't explain it, but yeah, man, I think that without Benny Blanco in our team,
Do you
don't look the same,
think
man.
that's because when we play Ben White, it means we have a centre back playing right back? Because when Ben White doesn't play, we play a natural right back who pushes up or inverts and leaves mad space, or we play Partey who's not a right back. So do you think that's why it looks like Ben White was really holding us down? Do you get? Like if we had a proper defensive right back, we might not be seen as a Ben White thing. But I just think because we don't actually play like a right back. I know Timber's the closest thing to we have, but we're playing him left back. We're playing him in the inverted. Do you get?
I think like for example with Timber, like there's no question in that Timber's probably our best footballing defender. Like he's a sick defender. He's a sick footballer. The way he plays is sick. But in terms of us being more solid at the back, I just think that because Ben White is a natural centre back, I think that when he does play right back, he don't leave as many gaps, or his positional play
Yeah.
is just a little bit more better than whoever's playing right back, because he's a centre back anyway. So he's helping out Saliba a lot. Obviously, Saliba is great, but a lot of the time Ben White is in that position. He's never really caught up there, and even when he does go up there, he's playing with that Saka and Odegaard. It's them three. He's got that pattern on lock. He's got that relationship of a Saka, Odegaard. Okay, I can move back now. Okay, I can go forward. Normally, you have Thomas Partey in there who would kind of fit in. He's a right-footed DM, so he would fit into that position.
Yeah.
If we would, so it works hand in hand, and I just think that obviously Timber is class, and I think that when everyone's fit, we put Timber on the left hand side. I think Timber now becomes the left back, and Ben White becomes the right back, unless we go and sign a.
I don't think he's not as effective on the left though.
He's not, bro. But right now, I just think that Calafiore, he's not gonna make us better. I feel like teams target him, bro.
Ash, wouldn't you prefer to like have Ben White as the backup centre back rather than having to use Kivior? That's what I'd actually prefer and play Timber.
100%. But you know what it is though, Trimless. I think that Ben White's way too good.
Way too good.
No, don't get me wrong. He is.
No backup.
That's what we need on the bench. We want to look at a bench and be like, he's too good to be on the bench. At the moment, we're looking at a bench and being like, oh my gosh, please everyone stay fit.
But he wasn't last season though. When Ben White was playing and we had like your Tomiyasu and we had Gabriel and we had whoever.
Tell me what?
You know that guy. But yeah,
when
we had like last season when we had a few players and we had like hardly any injuries. Remember, I'll never forget when Arteta said something like this. It was along these lines of like, it was a luxury for us this season to have no injuries with like Saliba or Gabriel. And I remember thinking like all these teams complaining about injuries, and I remember thinking, but whatever. But now it's happening to us. It's like that seems so far fetched of like just having like a fit team, bro. For us, I don't remember the last time. No, we had a fit team, but when we was going on all them runs to win in the Premier League, the truth is we did have a fit team. We didn't really have these mad injuries, and now all that's happening is we're having these injuries.
I feel like you're making me feel like I'm not giving enough credit to Arteta now. You're making me feel like if somebody told me, yeah, you can have no Odegaard, you can have no Saka, like the back line's you're gonna be playing Skelly. Like someone told me all this, and then they were like, but you're gonna be second. 6 points off top. I'll be like, all right, do you get what I'm saying? I'll be like, okay, Arteta, you adapted, innit? But when we're actually going through it, we're not feeling that. But I think in retrospect, maybe we're being a bit harsh because he's come through with a lot of adversity, and we are through to the Champions League basically, and we're second, innit? It's not too bad. Like it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. No, don't get me wrong. I'm still Arteta out, innit? Don't get twisted, innit?
No, it is like I said. Obviously, but obviously, it's like I rate what Arteta has done for Arsenal. It's just. The question is this, and we've seen it so many times: will he get us past that line? Does he have enough character to be like, "F this, bruv, we're gonna go out there and win this league"? Does he have that character right now? I feel like right now I'm hearing excuses. A lot of excuses. I'm hearing his press conferences as well, like something about the football.
I can't lie, that was over context because the guy asked him like, "Oh, how do you feel about these new balls?"
I know, but
Arteta should have been smart and just said nothing. He said, "I don't want to talk about the balls."
You see certain managers, You see certain managers like if you ask Jose Mourinho that question, he'll tell the reporter, "Bruv, you're bad at your job. Like, what are you talking about?" Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, you add some character, like show us, like, bruv, you're here to win. Cool, we lost to the better team. Why are you talking about the football? Do you get what I'm trying to say? He even answered it. He gave a proper answer as well. Like, I'm like, bro, like, come on, man. You're making us look bad out here. I'm trying to defend you on the TL.
This is the second time this season. When he came out with the Community Shield chat, when I asked him how many trophies. I know he was joking. I know he was messing, but bro, you know what the internet's going to do,
people ammo. You're giving them ammo. But
joke thing, yeah.
Can I ask one question? Just a hypothetical. If, let's just say, Arsenal don't sign no one in January, we then go lose couple games, Prem's out of the way, like it's gone. It's like 10 points, game in hand for Liverpool. Arteta gets sacked. Who would come in and take the Arsenal job? Who would you like? Personally, I'm just asking because that's we're all in a bit of a phase where like, we're all heated. We're thinking, this guy might get sacked. If we don't win this, he might get sacked in the summer. But who would come in?
Are we taking managers who are available or managers in general?
In general, because
in general, for me, I love Hansi Flick. Like, I think he's cold. So that would be me, innit? I don't Hansi Flick.
I'm going to say Ancelotti, cuz. Yo, brother.
Ancelotti's
I don't know
a
though,
goat
'cause
still. Ancelotti's a goat. I can't lie.
Ancelotti performance with world class players, bro. When he went to Everton, it weren't the same thing, bro.
Yo, brother, Everton, cuz
his name speaks for itself, bro.
because
Because he was doing bad at Everton, and Real Madrid still said, "Come over here, bro." Like,
he won the Champions League.
Yeah, not
world
many
class
man
players,
can actually
bro.
do that, bro.
That's all I'm saying. We have to remember we don't have one world class player. So the manager that we bring in needs to be a manager who knows how to improve players, implement his style, and be consistent. So that's why I said Hansi Flick improves players.
What are you saying?
I'm taking Tommy Tuchel still.
Yeah, but
yeah, man, bro.
Tommy Tuchel.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you just confirm?
Scraping Bundesligas with Bayern, bruv.
Yeah, but can you just confirm this for me? Who won the Champions League with Werner and Havertz? What manager was that?
Bro, you know witchcraft is real.
No. I'm actually genuinely asking. Was it Tuchel?
I hear it. Obviously, like even Chelsea fans were surprised they even won it that season. So I hear it.
I want Nagelsmann, to be honest, for the long run. Like hypothetically, Arteta gets sacked.
Can he even speak English? Like I was thinking Zidane. No, I don't want no managers that can't speak English, bro.
Nah, bro. I want managers that don't want to chat to the players like brethren, bro. I don't want Arteta to be inviting guys on barbecues with WhatsApp. WhatsApp group
if my manager can't speak English, bro,
I can't lie. If we, so I can.
No. I was just saying
he can speak English. He can, but like I just want a person that
not that because bro, look what happened with Unai Emery, bro.
No, let's be real. Unai Emery, we knew what he was before he came to us.
We didn't give him enough time either.
He was this guy that was the GOAT in Europa that was gonna win us our first ever Europa. Bro. He was that guy, bro, and we still didn't win it with us.
Yes, no, Europa. Yes, you're correct, but we were a team that was in the Champions League for 17 years straight. You get it? So it's like we're taking a step down to win something, gamble it, and then we don't. But like personally, I just want a manager I just want Arteta to switch it up a little bit, man. Like, where's the flying fullbacks, bro? Where are these? Where's the width in the game? I'm seeing 22 man in the middle of the pitch. Like, bro, let's be real. You can throw a blanket over everyone at the Emirates. Like,
peaks.
I want a bit of change from Arteta, a little bit.
It's got boring now, isn't it? It's got boring. I feel like we can't do anything through the middle. We can't play out the back through the middle. We can't counter through the middle. We're wide focused that it's just boring now, man.
Listen to what Mike said earlier. He had the game as background. You get what I'm saying?
You right back to that. I was in the pub as well because I had a match with the lads, and I still was on my phone more than watching the game. Like,
bro, I know no Liverpool fan can have their team playing and have it as background because their team's exciting to watch. You see 7 red shirts flying every tack, bro. That's intention, bro. To try win a football game. Us, man. We saw what Odegaard.
We're so boring to watch.
We saw what Odegaard did today, right? Did we see that one thing that Odegaard did today?
Wait, yes, sorry.
Well, when you missed the pen.
The last thing, yeah.
Nah, not even that.
No. Yes, I'm gonna let you land in it. The last thing before I call it good night. But listen to this, Odegaard, please, lads. I want you lot to take this. I want you lot to take the stage. On you know why? Because I've defended him, more than I died on a sword for my man, and right now I can feel it in my back. No,
don't worry, bro.
I don't know that's like a why, but
form is temporary, bro. Don't worry, form is temporary, class is permanent. Odegaard will come back.
I'm fixing the funeral outfit right now.
Nah, bro, don't write off my Odegaard, bro.
I'm not writing off. I'm not writing him off. But what I'm doing as a fan, I'm holding my captain, keyword captain, accountable for a game that was probably the most important right now in our season. Because it's a cup to win.
But you know he's only the captain because he starts to press. You know that, right? He doesn't have any other leadership qualities. I can't lie.
Listen. I don't care about all of that. I don't care about all of that.
Man told us to leave his boy Odegaard alone, cuz.
He's not a captain, bro. He's actually not. We actually have no captains, bro.
Bro, yeah, we do.
No, Declan Rice ain't even a leader like that. I'll be real. He's
not a leader. He led West Ham to a European trophy that we can't. We wish we could watch any European.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, don't believe Declan Rice ain't a leader like that. He's not. When things go down, when adversity comes, you're not gonna look at Rice, and he's not gonna be organizing shit and shouting at man.
But listen,
we don't have any Gabriel. Of that. You don't think
Gabriel won't be doing that either. He might shout some words in Brazilian, but he's not gonna be doing anything to organize the man.
Let me say something. Let me say something real quick from this. Yeah, I saw a part of the game today which actually made me like embarrassed. Like I said, I watched it with United fans and they laughed. they were like, "What the hell is he doing?" Do you know how much it hurts for United fans to tell me what the hell is my captain doing at home? Bro, Odegaard had the ball on a counter attack. He drove through the middle. He didn't see enough white shirts apparently, yeah, for his body to, like, you know what I mean, to facilitate him going forward. What did he do? He done a 360 in the middle of the pitch. And guess what I saw? This is the mentality, because your mentality is shown on the football pitch. I saw Declan Rice's head go down because he's like, why the hell did you just stop this attack, bruv? Watch the clip. If you might have it, watch the clip. Odegaard does a 360 with no one around him when he could have gone gun-ho at the United box. And you see Declan Rice, who's ready to march on this attack, and his head goes down when he sees his captain stop an attack. Now, tell me, Mandem, Odegaard, as much as I love him, he's a lovely player to watch. Everyone that loves football would love watching Odegaard. But I'm sorry, as a captain, someone that backs out of 50-50s against Newcastle, remember, against Joe Linton. I know it's Joe Linton, you might get bopped, but bruv, show me some intention, please. You're my captain. You know what I mean? Like, he's a guy that is afraid to shoot. How many shots did Odegaard have in the last 2 months?
Bro, that's the system, bro. That's Arteta, yo. See
No.
how many passes. You know
Bro,
that.
Odegaard lets them off. 2 years ago, Odegaard was letting them off. So something's
Yeah.
changed because he used to let them off.
This is the system, bro.
It's Arteta, bro. I'm telling you, he's saying be slower, work it into the box. He's saying louder shooting from louder.
He does.
Shooting.
Shall I tell you what Arteta does? The drill he does at training. You know that one? 10 passes before you can score. That one.
Yeah.
Oh, it won't even be 10, bro. It'll be 50.
I'll be real, man. I saw a captain today that was scared to make mistakes. Yeah. I saw a captain today that didn't want to take responsibility. And as much as I hate to say it, on the other team, I saw a captain that wears the same number outdo him on the same pitch, bruv. Today, he affected the game on a different level. As much as I hate on Bruno Fernandes, Bears, I'll be real, I'm his biggest hater. Yeah, but today he showed Odegaard, bruv. I came to your backyard, and I don't care how many long balls I make, and it doesn't go to no one. I'm still gonna try and be brave and affect this game for my team, and he done that. And I'm not saying Bruno's better than Odegaard. I'm not making that debate. But I'm saying when it mattered, when everyone's eyes are on the TV watching these men play football, Odegaard just shies away a lot. And that just shows how important Saka is to our team. And I feel like, bro, it's upsetting, bro. Like, bro, he's such a sick player. He's a captain. He's been a captain since 15 years old playing in Norway, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You just had a kid. How you not that bloody? You should be more bloody motivated, bro.
Aye, if you Twitter said that Odegaard's playing like he found out the kid wasn't his, it's dark. Still.
Hey,
What is though, yeah?
Hey, I might have to detect that one.
That's how he's playing, bro. He's playing like he found out that the DNA come back and said, "Yo, Martin Odegaard, you're not the father, cuz," and he's taking it to heart. And
he needs to step up. Honestly, he needs to
step
up.
Shall be rule.
One more thing, Ash. One more thing.
Yeah, go on.
One more thing, man. One more thing. Because it just feels like, you know, when Saka's gone now and Ben White's gone, it feels like Odegaard's not comfy, bro. Like,
of course he's not. He ain't got the outlets, bro.
He ain't got the man them with him, bro. Man's looking to the right. Man's looking to the right wing. Man's looking to the right wing and seeing Havertz there now.
Bro, and this is what I'm trying to say, yeah, of how I've kind of concluded this Odegaard thing, yeah, and how I'm gonna end it for me is that when you take Saka and Odegaard out of the team, Ben White still gives you a good performance. When you take Ben White and Odegaard out of the team, Saka still gives you a good performance.
Yes.
When you take Ben White and Saka out of the team, Odegaard does not look comfortable. That whole free box, you know, when you're in training and you get told to play in threes, that's the only trio that he plays in. And if he's got to go over to the left or play with somebody else on the right, he just doesn't look comfortable. And the thing is with Odegaard is he's good at looking good but doing nothing, if that makes sense. He looks great. Like, before the ball comes, he might even roll it out. He might give you a one step over. He might give you a little shimmy over this side, and it looks great on the eye. But when you break it down, it's like, bro, you just slowed down the game by 2 seconds. Like with what you're saying, when he was on the counter attack and he tried to stop it and turn around and that, it's like, bro.
I can't lie though. I feel like Arteta definitely tells the man them not to counter. He tells them not to counter. He tells them to hold shape and attack when everyone's in their shape. And he tells Ødegaard, specifically only Ødegaard, when we get to the final third, to slow the play down. Because if you notice, he's the only player who slows the hell down to the point where everyone's standing still. Everyone else keeps things ticking. Rice will even drive. Martinelli will run to the byline and left foot cross. Saka will either go left and right. Ødegaard is the only player.
Saka's our luxury player, though, Trimless.
Ødegaard slows it down to the point where everyone is standing still. They're like defenders and our attackers, and I think it limits us all the time. But are we blaming Ødegaard or are we blaming instruction? Your manager's instructing you to slow the play down. You got to slow it down, or you're getting changed.
Well, in extra time, you're slowing it down against 10 men.
I'm telling you, with 10 minutes left, Arteta will not tell them to speed up the intensity, bro. He will say carry on as you are.
Yeah, but you know what is though, Trimless? Yeah, is when you're asking whose fault is it, and that's where I say now, if you're the captain of the club, if you've been given the armband, you've been given that extra responsibility.
I told you why he was given the armband, bro. He's not even giving it to captain, bro.
No, 100%, but 100%. But I'm saying in terms of what the armband means and the responsibility that you have as a captain at any club is you are allowed to now go and knock on that manager's door as the captain, yeah. And if you're that good and say, do you know what, Gaffer, you told me to slow it down in the final third, and I don't think it's working, because players like Gerrard, players like Lampard, all of them luxury players that had balls about them would have knocked on the manager's door and said, you know what, I'm better than getting the ball and slowing it down. And I think that obviously we've got Saka, who's our luxury player, so he can do what he wants. Martinelli ain't got a brain to slow it down. Jesus, he's very tricky, but he ain't got a brain to slow it down.
Yeah.
Trossard, he's great, but he ain't got a brain to slow it down. So the problem is with Ødegaard is he's the only person in that position that can slow it down, because the rest of them play like they're playing with no brakes, bro. Like Martinelli's always head down, road runner. It's like he's trying to get a little, yeah, man. And I just feel like obviously Saka is the luxury player, so Saka can do what he wants. But I just feel like Ødegaard does slow it down. But I just feel like I'm gonna blame more Ødegaard. The reason I'm gonna blame more Ødegaard is because, like you said, he wasn't playing like that before. And I just feel like any captain with balls, any captain with something about them would knock on the manager's door and say, look, I don't think it's working with you telling me to slow it down. Because like you said, it's clear that he's getting told to slow it down. But he wasn't doing that 2-3 years ago. He was popping up shots or he was doing something. So something's changed.
He scored 15 goals. 15 non-penalty goals.
To change the tempo, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Exactly. So
that's the style of the play. That's what he wants to do.
So what, Trimless? Arteta out, Eli?
Bro, I've been Arteta out since he bottled last season. I can't lie.
Yeah, let me end it on this. Because we've been over always. We like I said, you never think the teams are gonna go on for that long, and then boom, you're at an hour in it. But I'm gonna end it on this, and I'm gonna ask you all a question. Start with Mike's. Yes, Trimless. I just want in or out. Mike's, I'll tell you, in or out. Out.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll tell you, in or out.
I'll tell you at the end of January.
Hey, he's sitting on the He's sitting on the fence.
I said it, January. I always said it.
Trimless, I'll tell you, in or out.
I think Arsenal is a great club and have good fans. I love the people.
Brothers, say it with your chest coming like you're about to get.
Bro, I literally just said Arteta. I literally just said I've been
bro.
I literally said I've been Arteta out since the beginning of the season, bro. So
there you go, man. That's what you have to say. There you go.
So that answers that, man. But
I'll tell you at the end of January.
I'm just trying to be a politician, innit? I just want to do the politics.
No, what's Yas waiting for? Yes, what are you waiting for? Another 18 days to find your answer,
bro. Like I said.
No, he's waiting for the Rashford. He's waiting for the Rashford signing, isn't
it?
No. Yes, I hear you. You know what? I'll let you have that. You know what? Obviously, weekly streams anyway, and I'm sure you'll be back on before and after the transfer market. So I'll come back to your answer, man. But yeah, man, boys.
Yo, Ash, what's your answer?
Yeah,
broski,
man.
I'm with Chest, bro. If you got me on Twitter, I'm screaming Arteta out every day from now to the end of the season, bro. I can't lie, bro. I'm Arteta. Get out of here, bro. Do you know why I'm Arteta out? Because I've got PTSD from them days of when we was a joke, and I can see what's about to happen again, and I'm not here for it, innit? So for me, before it gets to that, Arteta out, man. But yeah, man, boys, 6th stream, man. Episode 11. Yeah, everyone, if you got this far, man, thank you for watching, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all of that. And like I said, all of the them stuff will be in the subscription and all of that. So make sure you follow them, like them, and all of that, man. Mike's, where can they find you, bro, man?
TikTok, Insta, Twin Breaks _ Mike. All of that on there. They find me there easy.
Come on, broski, man. Another one for Max, man. Yes, what's going on, broski? Where can we
Yeah,
catch
man.
you?
All my socials, Yasavelli. You already know, man.
Yasavelli.
So I'm very active on the socials, but yeah, man, get me.
Come on, broski, man. And Trimless, man. First stream, man. Good to have you, man. Hopefully, like I said, the first of many. And like I said, for me, it just goes on like, obviously, like I said, if people are available, and depends what happens. Like we could have like an Arsenal and Tottenham game where it could have 2 Arsenal fans, 2 Tottenham fans. It just depends, man. But always good to have you, man. And hopefully can have you on here again, man. But where can they find you, broski?
Yeah, man. Love, bro. Love, man. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. People find me on all socials. Trimless_Gooner. Except for Insta, where it's Trimless_Goons. My YouTube channel, Trimless Gooner. But you can literally just type in Trimless Gooner on the Google. You get me?
They're famous, bro. Just Google man's name, bro.
Just Google Trimless
man's name.
Gooner. I
Come on, bro.
I come up, moms, bro. I was gassed when I did it.
Bro, that's what hard work gets you, broski, bro. So keep on putting it in, man. Trust me, man, because your content is sick, man. So always good to do content with you, broski, man. But yeah, everyone, man, like, comment, subscribe, man, and man. We'll link up again, man. Catch you, man.
Peace, man.
Bless.
Love.